Before I start this video, I'd just like to note that if anything goes badly, it's probably because this is the first video I've made with actual voice audio, and I don't really know if it's going to go well or not, but I guess we'll see. Nintendo released a new OLED Switch model last week. This is my opinion on it, but I think that there is very little to say about the internals because they're barely different than the Switch itself. But as for the screen, I think it is a big difference because it's obviously much bigger at a 7-inch OLED screen, but also because really, if you're playing the Switch for handheld, which is one of the main reasons that you would get this, because the Switch is a portable, so, if you buy a Switch, you also want to play it undocked as well. But, yeah, so for undocked play, I think the Switch OLED is much better for that than the normal Switch itself. Another feature to the Switch OLED is a wide kickstand, which I think is a feature that they could have added to a later version of the Switch, but the fact that it's on the OLED at all I think is still a pretty nice feature. The OLED will also have enhanced audio, which is a nice addition to the Switch, but it really doesn't add much in terms of gameplay or how the Switch functions, but it's nice that they've added it. One of my only real problems with the Switch OLED is the fact that it includes LAN, because while that is a nice feature, it's also something that's already been solved for the normal Switch, because with a very cheap adapter you can do the exact same thing that's already built into the OLED, sure, which makes it a little bit nicer, but it's not really a problem anymore, so I don't know why they added it. The OLED is going to release in October. I assume that it's not going to do better in sales than the Switch, just because anybody who already has a Switch isn't going to go out of their way to spend $350 on a new Switch that doesn't really add a whole lot to the Switch itself in a matter of, the added things they've put onto it. But I think that it's really only a good buy for somebody who wants to play in handheld and doesn't already own a Switch.